All right, good Wednesday evening, everybody. We've had a couple of showers move through over the past hour or so. We even had one here at the TV station, and some heavier rain actually down around Lincoln County. So good for y'all, because we're not going to see very much more in the way of rain as we go through the rest of the week and into the weekend. So what's happening here is, I believe, is a backdoor cold front is moving through Mississippi. Now, what does that mean? Cold fronts usually come in from the north and west, right, in the spring and in the winter and in the fall season, but occasionally they'll come in from a different direction. Now, notice we've got high pressure here over eastern Canada, over Ontario, Quebec. That's going to be moving southward and then eventually down the spine of the Appalachian, so slightly cooler, drier air is actually going to be coming at us from the east. And right on the edge of that, we're getting a couple spotty showers. And I think that's going to continue. These spotty showers are going to redevelop tomorrow, but farther to the west, as that high pressure gets closer, it's just going to be drier in Mississippi. We'll see full sunshine. Humidity is going to go down just a little bit. And even temperatures will go down just a few degrees. Today we made it up to 92 on the first day of October. The heat index was around 93, 94. Tomorrow we're expecting 88, and then the day after that 85. So temperatures are going to trend downward just a little bit as that high pressure from eastern Canada moves in from the east. Again, a little bit of a different direction. Usually we get weather coming in from the west. All right, here's a look at our current conditions, 77 degrees at the 10 o'clock hour, and there you go. We've got rain showers in a kind of a broken line from north to south across central Mississippi, and they're moving from east to west, because remember, the cooler, dry areas this time is moving in from the east. So Yazoo City down through Madison County, and like I said, we had a little shower here at the TV station. It's not raining here anymore, but right around, let's say, the Jackson Zoo, just to the west of there. Also right around, let's say, the north side of Clinton, getting a little shower, south of Byram, and then right around Learned, getting some rain right now. Just brief shower. It lasts maybe 10-15 minutes and it's going to be done, although decent coverage a little bit farther south. Look at Lincoln County. Some heavier rain south of Brookhaven through Bogachita and into parts of Franklin and Pike and Jefferson counties. So here's our high pressure. Notice it is moving down to the south over New England, and then it's going to move right down the Appalachians as it gets closer to us. Notice how dry it is over the state of Mississippi. It's going to be sunny. We're going to see a dry northeast breeze, and temperatures going down into the mid-80s. Now, if you look down to the south, there's some rain down here in the Gulf. There's a little disturbance down here. It's an upper-level disturbance, and we think by the end of the weekend, early next week, that's going to bubble up from the south, and we'll see cloud cover and better chances of rain coming in from that direction. So better chances Sunday night going into Monday from the Pine Belt, possibly up to the I-24. But that's not until later in the week. Now, speaking of the tropics, we have Hurricane Imelda out here. Notice the island of Bermuda is right there. So Bermuda is seeing the worst of it right now with 100-mile-per-hour winds. In a day or two, though, this is going to be a post-tropical cyclone racing into the North Atlantic, and we'll be able to close the books on Imelda. And just when you think nothing else is out there, well, here we go. Along the intertropical convergence zone, there is a low 20% chance that something could get going here over the next 5 to 7 days. So obviously not an immediate threat. There's not even really a tropical wave that we're tracking. It's just generally along and just north of the intertropical convergence zone is where we could see some development, which wouldn't be surprising at this time of the year. If a storm does get going there, the next name on the list is the J name, and that is Jerry. So tonight, it's going to be fair after the rain goes away, and temperature's going to be in the mid-60s in the morning. Tomorrow, of course, is the first day of the state fair, and yes, it is going to be a sunny and warm day, just not as hot as it was today. I think when the fair opens at lunchtime, we'll be at 84, and we're going to max out in the upper 80s, and notice most places are going to be in the mid to upper 80s for highs and not the low 90s. We'll be close to 90 in Vicksburg and in Port Gibson and in Natchez along our river counties, but the farther east you go, closer to that high, it's going to be just slightly cooler. So 87, 86, 87, Carthage, Forest, and in Laurel. So your high temperatures trending down by just a degree or two. Even so, we're still going to be above average. The average high is 84, and we're going to be at 85 plus right through the weekend and into early next week. Here's the bad news. We do not have a good cold front that is going to be coming in anytime soon. Usually the first half of October when the fair is here, we get at least one good cold front where it really feels like fall. This year, I don't think that's going to happen. This is our extended temperature outlook for the second week of October, October the 9th through the 15th. And notice where temperatures are going to be way above average, right here in Mississippi. Really from Texas through Louisiana, Arkansas, West Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama, we're going to see above average numbers. Average highs around the second week of October are about 80 degrees. I'm thinking we're going to be at least 85 to 90 as we go through next week. And mostly dry. Remember, we got dry air certainly over the next couple of days. We will be watching that disturbance in the Gulf, and notice how some of that rain comes up from the south Sunday, and really Monday I think is going to be our best chance, but still not a good chance at only 30%. So our drought numbers are going to be coming out again tomorrow. It comes out every Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday, and they most certainly are going to be going up. Severe drought over the northern part of the state at 7%. More than a third of the state, though, is in a drought, and 3/4 of the state is abnormally dry. Before all is said and done, I think over, let's say, the next week or two or three, I'm thinking that at least half of the state, 50% of the state, is going to be in a drought scenario before we get any good storm to come through here. So it's going to get worse before it gets better. All right, your forecast for tonight, fair and mild, 67 in the morning. Tomorrow, a dry east wind, mostly sunny skies. It's going to be hot, but not as hot as today, at 88 degrees, and temperatures do trend downward by just a couple of degrees, 85, 86 from Friday through about Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Chances of rain increase early next week, but only by a little bit, and we're just going to keep stray showers in the forecast for much of next week. And overall, it is going to be warm, upper 60s in the morning next week, and your highs will be 86 plus. So that is way higher than it should be heading into the middle of October. Eventually, we're going to cool down. It just isn't coming anytime soon. All right, that is your forecast for tonight. Hey, it looks like we're not going to have any big storms for the state fair, so that's some good news. It's going to be nice and sunny. It's just going to be a little bit on the warm side. All right, meteorologist Megan Hanna is going to be here first thing in the morning with your next weather update. Have a good night.